Short with the long gun. Plumlee, nice bounce ahead to Jeremy Grant. Lays it up. Too hard to Plumlee. Bay from the wing. He hits it. Finally, the Pistons are in the scorebook at 6-3. Bob inside. Mason Plumlee from DeLon Wright. It's 11-5. Pistons inside to Mason Plumlee. DeLon Wright's open for a minute. Nails it. That was a length of the court pass. They're checking on clear pass stuff right now.
You saw a moment ago Mason Plumlee getting a lob from DeLon Wright, and then here's DeLon Wright knocking down a shot.
Plumlee with a bounce to the basket, cutting DeLon Wright, lays it up, lays it in.
Excellent cut, and you've got a really good passing center there if you're DeLon Wright. This is the chemistry, folks, we talk about that continues to develop. DeLon's going to get harassed here. There's going to be a sizable double team on him. And then the smart thing he does, instead of exhaling, feeling good that he was able to escape the double team, he's going to cut immediately and give Mason Plumlee an opportunity to hit him, thread the needle with that bounce pass, and the Pistons get a layup.
Drafted 12th by Troy Weaver when he was at OKC. A lot of people didn't expect he'd go that high, but Wayne Ellington steps behind the long line, fires and fills it. Good to see him connect. Plumlee to the basket, stretches out and softly slams it. Plumlee.
He had 20 points. You got to deal with it.
Plumlee thinking about a shot over Adams. He'll put it down, double on the pump fake, and score it off the window. Get himself free. Bay to the basket. He doesn't score it, but Plumlee taps it in. Plumlee calls for it. Gives it up. Sadiq Bey sends it and scores it. Puts it down and drives it. Gets to the basket. No. Hits the deck. Tapped in by Plumlee.
Dallas Mavericks, he's about 50% right now.
Plumlee with a dribble handoff to Wayne Ellington. The turn-in gun goes for Wayne. Wayne Ellington drives. Dishes deep to Plumlee. Back up over his head and in.
I think he leads the league in that.
Plumlee has the top side. Nice give back to DeLon for a reverse and a score. Nice backdoor bounce to Svi. Double clutcher goes for Svi Mykhailiuk.
After a one-game absence in Boston, putting on a passing clinic. His teammates cutting beautifully with ready hands, and he is getting the ball to them. He's also getting to that glass, rebounding the ball, putbacks, and this beautiful little take against a good defender in Steven Adams. Doing everything right now, and coaching included in that. George, he's creeping up on him. What would be his first triple-double.
Penetrates, gives it up, and Plumlee scores from in front. Plumlee with the basketball. Hands to Josh Jackson down the lane, lays it up, lays it in.
Mason Plumlee, this is Johnny Kane. Congratulations on your first career triple-double, and I'm sure it means a little bit more for you knowing that it came in a win.
Yeah, for sure.
What would you say, man? This is 3 of the last 4 games you guys have won. What's working right now for this team?
I think we're trusting each other on both ends. There's still some improvement there on defense, but offensively we're moving the ball really well. I think guys are getting easy shots. I thought they toughed out a win in Boston, and tonight I think we just played a little more free, and the ball was really moving. So it's been a show of improvement, and it's something we need to keep going.
For a lot of us that only get to watch the games, I know you missed the last 2 with the bursitis in the elbow. When you're watching strictly as a spectator, did you pick up anything, or did anything surprise you when you watched this team play when you weren't on the floor?
Yeah, I was just so impressed with how guys played through. The start to that game in Boston, we saw every shot hit every part of the rim and pop out. They got down double digits in the first quarter, and this team, we've been down a lot this year, and we always find a way to come back. And now, to see us close games, I think it's really encouraging, and it's something that we can do more of going forward.
That's one thing we talked about earlier in the season, and with so many new faces, it was about learning to play with each other and learning to play for one another. Now we get into that late 20 games, into the year, like 27, 28 games in. Are you seeing it now more on a nightly, consistent basis of, hey, this is what we thought it might look like, and we're not far off where we want to be?
Yeah, where we want to be, we got a ways to go. But I think, when you put a team together, look, the whole roster is new to each other. So, there was a lot of excitement, as there is before every season. But we kind of knew it was going to take some time, and we have a high expectation of ourselves internally, and I think it's going to play out. We're only going to get better as we go through the season, so it's nice to see some improvement in wins, but we're not where we're going to be.
Right on. Appreciate your time, Mason. Thanks.
Guys.